start the recording. Right, so to create an additional wallet on MetaMask, you click in the top right corner here and you click on create account. You give the account a name. I'm going to call this one line B. Click on create, and it's as simple as that. So done. Then for all intents and purposes, I will copy that address. I'll go to my main accounts and I will send Ethereum to this account. Now, 0.06 and next. Confirm. And there you go. Right. So you will see for the leaders that is helping their downline, sending them Ethereum, that Ethereum is taking a lot longer to send out. I mean, I had orders stuck today. It's not, you can't use the cheap setting anymore. It doesn't work. So you need to either put it on average or on fast. And once you put it on average or fast, it takes literally a couple of seconds and you go through. Well, it depends, 2 minutes to a couple of seconds. Okay, so that's how you create an additional wallet. Once this goes through, see if it goes through now. It'll take a while. We'll check it out just now. Then, right, so on Trust Wallet, it's a bit more complicated. To get your security, your 12 words on an account in MetaMask. Okay, there it says sent. So I'm going to look that quickly. So we'll go that down here. And there you can see line B has got $14.38. Right, so this account is ready to be funded. Okay, so let's say for arguments, I want to go there, go to settings, security and privacy. You click on reveal seed word, you type in your password, and then it will give you your seed phrase. Now your 12 words is your most important thing, because if you need to revive your account, you need your 12 words. Okay. So Trust Wallets. Right, so last night I did make an additional wallet for Ethereum. So we're going to go here by the settings. You click on wallets. You click on the plus icon. Click create new wallet. I agree. Continue. You need to write this down in sequence, otherwise you will not be able to go to the next section. Also, you will not be able to recover your wallet if you lose that. As I explained last night, you can use BlueStacks on your computer to get Trust, but it cannot connect to the actual Lionshare program. So you have to have MetaMask installed on your PC to be able to do it on PC and in your browser. Just writing the typing it out. Okay, continue, and now I have to put it in that order. Okay, and you click on done. And there your wallet's created. Right, so now when you go to wallets, you'll see that I am currently in this wallet. So if I go back to settings, go away. If you see that, that is a Binance airdrop, right? You can do it if you want to. They do require you to change your picture and everything. I would not suggest it because I would actually request that every single member change their, for the next 30 days at least, change your Facebook profile picture to the Lionshare Autobuilder picture so people can start asking questions about it. Click on wallets and you'll see there's the new wallet. You can click there and then you can change that. So this will be Team C. Click on back. Right, so Team A, B, and C. Okay, is there any questions? Hello, are there any questions?
No, thanks. I'm good.
I'm good, JP.
Okay. Onyakashi Shinonsa, can you hear me or can't you hear me?
You talking to me, JP?
No, I got a Onyakash, this person.
Oh.
She says she can't hear me. Krista, can you hear me?
Okay.
I think they muted themselves.
Okay, they muted themselves.
Hi, JP,
Yes, we
hear
can
me?
hear you, JP.
Okay, all right, 100%. Just checking.
We can hear you, JP.
Okay, 100%.
We can hear you, leadership.
Right then. Okay, so we'll go on to the next topic. Right. So what's a smart contract? Because there's so many people that have asked me this today. A smart contract is absolutely a brilliant piece of code that gets written. And you can literally sell your house, your car, your property, whatever you want with a smart contract. You can go to a blockchain developer and he can write you a smart contract between you and the person, and it's there forever. Right, that contract is on the blockchain forever. It can never, ever, ever disappear. Okay, so it's a piece of technology. That's basically what a smart contract is. How to sign a smart contract? For this example, I'm going to use a similar system which is called Passage. Okay, so when I click on authorization, then my MetaMask opens up. And it presses in, I can press sign and it allows me to log in. I do not have a username and password for Forsage. That is my login details. So there's a big possibility that Lionshare is going to be exactly the same way. So, which is the reason why I'm showing this. Okay, now if I click on buy here and I click on OK, once again, it goes and it confirms the transaction. And if I click confirm, then it will go and buy that position, right? So I'm going to click reject. So I don't want to buy the position. And, but if I click confirm, it will go on a blockchain and activities. Okay, that's on this one. So it's on that one. And you can also see it's got a little icon there. On your wallet, okay, that means that this is connected to Passage. Okay, that wallet is connected to Passage. So it's one thing that I really like about MetaMask. Okay, so that's how you sign a contract. So then the next thing is Luno. Why can you not use Luno? Right. So Luno is not a dApp. Luno is a website. They have got an application, but it's not an ERC20 wallet. They have got an Ethereum wallet, but Ethereum is not ERC20. It is a coin. It's a blockchain. Okay, there's a big difference between a smart contract, which is ERC20 or ERC2771, and Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is the blockchain. That's where we're running on. When this is now for Sarge's contract. When you go and pay for it, then you pay Ether. You're paying Ether when you have a smart contract, like for example, my own one, which is G4B, and people want to transfer. Oh, good grief. That one. Say one person wants to transfer G4B from one address to another address, then it costs Ether to do it. That's called gas fees, right? So this is a smart contract. This is an ERC20 token, okay? Luno is a plain, simple website, okay? Now, you'll see I've got the Philippines SEC, right? I saw this by chance while I was looking at the Forsage contract. The Philippines SEC has denounced the top Ethereum dApp as a Ponzi, okay? Now, this was just a matter of time. I mean, the government doesn't like any system where we want to make money, okay? They don't like it. And they will try and attack it at anything. And the reason why I'm opening this is you need to go read this. What this guy, because Forsage says, we're a smart contract, we decentralize, we do not care about the SEC's thing, they're doing nothing wrong, and they're carrying on, okay? Now, where's this? I'm looking for something specifically. Gaston Nye. All right, so Decrypt spoke to, so this company spoke to Ethereum research and developer Philip Gaston-Guy, who examined the Forsage code and concluded that the smart contract can't be halted, even if the SEC dismantles the website. The lack of a simple user interface would only slow down the dApp's usage at best. When asked if the SEC had any power whatsoever to close down Forsage, Gaston-Guy seemed doubtful, such as the nature of Ethereum's permissionablest blockchain technology. Okay, so unless there's a current known vulnerability, I don't think so. Okay, so this is the reason why I'm showing this, is to show the power of ERC20 tokens and smart contracts. Okay, and it's the same thing with Lionshare. Lionshare is also a smart contract. Okay, which means that nobody can stop it, even if the owners decide to switch off the website. The contract can carry on. I'm a developer. I've been a developer for 20 years. I can literally go and write a website that communicates with the smart contract, and it just carries on from there. Or they can do it. If the government stops the website or whatever, it's an unstoppable force. And it's absolutely amazing. Now, why do the SEC and the Reserve Bank and the FSCA and those companies or organizations try and stop these type of systems? Number one, to basically protect the people from investing in systems that they don't understand, but also to protect the money that goes in and out of a country. They cannot do that with Ethereum. They cannot do that with Bitcoin. I mean, you can literally take Ethereum and Bitcoin, put $1 million inside of Ethereum, travel to another country and use it there. They can't stop you. You can't do that with normal fiat currency. The most that you can take out of a country, well, out of South Africa, is 200,000 Rand at a time. Where with blockchain technology, the sky's the limits. And these days you can buy cars and houses and just about everything with cryptocurrencies. Right. So is there any questions on smart contracts or how to sign it? Do you understand everything that I've said so far?
JP, at some stage I heard that blockchain was going to give almost like a debit card that's connected to your blockchain.
Mhm.
Is that still possible, or is it still
It
coming?
all depends on it all depends on where the world is going with cryptocurrencies. Look, we're going into a full-on digital age, especially with this thing with Corona and the fact that we
Yes.
are in a recession. And I mean the expenses that goes for is immense, but it's still those cards get controlled by MasterCard and Visa. So
Yeah.
that is where the problem is. I know there's countries like Mauritius that's also got, I think it's also MasterCard, but it's a different, they fall in a different category. So there are cards like that that will come out. If it's going to become a mainstream thing, I'm not sure. Okay, there's a difference between what was it called? Man, I can't remember. There was a card that came out, was connected on a wallet. So what you would do is you would transfer your Bitcoin into the card, and they would convert it or basically pay.
I think, wasn't it Zappo?
Zappo had it as well.
There
But
is a new card available as well.
yeah, Willie.
I think Zappo's, I don't know about Zappo. Zappo's, I don't know nothing about Zappo anymore.
Yeah, I know Willie said there is a new card available. We need to investigate this, and we will go look at all of these things, because you know what? It doesn't help you sitting with $100,000 of Ethereum and you don't know how you can use it. It's a very big thing for everybody. One thing that I do know is that any card that is prepaid or not prepaid, it's still controlled by MasterCard. So even if MasterCard allows you to use the card, okay, please note that does not mean that you are tax free. You will pay tax on it. Okay, so you're not going to get away with tax. That is going to be and taxable income. You pay, I think it's 35 or 45% tax. All right, so any card, you are still going to pay tax, except if they get away with that in some way, right? So
Yeah.
with Luno, once again, you can go and open yourself a Luno account, go through the validation and everything, and then you can buy Ethereum, you can buy your Bitcoin. That is 100% up to you, okay? What I want to do, and I'm busy creating the website, I am not done with it. It's gonna called and what I basically want to create, I found a you could say a plugin with an API that basically I fund the wallet with Ethereum, and the person goes online, he goes and buys. Once the order has gone through, then the Ethereum automatically that is purchased goes to the wallet, or I confirm the order and the Ethereum goes to the wallet. That is an easy and seamless procedure. That's what I've been busy with, and I apologize. It's been taking long. I am actually struggling with it. There's a lot of legislation and stuff that I have to go through and everything with it. But it will be up and running. So what I want to provide for the members is once this shop is up and going, and it will be only for Ethereum, you'll be able to pay with Bitcoin as well, and I will convert your Bitcoin over to Ethereum and send your Ethereum through to you, but it will be ZAR and Bitcoin. But here will be a button here that says buy Ethereum. So when the members get introduced to Lionshare, smartlines.info, and they want to join, the first thing they need to do is have Ethereum. The people that have got Ethereum, they're fine. They can just click on one of the links and they can join. The people that don't have, they can click there and they can go buy the Ethereum. So I'm not forcing anybody to buy just by me. I want to create a service and I am going to charge a transaction fee because also I have to buy the Ethereum from the exchanges and so forth. And also, if a lot of people are asking me this, Ethereum's price has increased. Last week, Ethereum's price was $228 for one Ethereum, and currently it's sitting at $240. It's actually gone down by $6 today. So if you bought Ethereum for 250 Rand last week at 0.06 Ethereum, you're not going to pay 250 Rand today for that same amount of Ethereum. I calculate according to this and what I buy from the exchange. Okay, so but this will all be updated on the website. Right, so you can use any medium. You can use any medium to buy your Ethereum. I do not care about that. But you cannot use a Luna wallet or other various wallets to try and sign into Lionshare. You have to have an ERC20 wallet that signs ERC20 Ethereum contracts, Ethereum smart contracts. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, thanks.
Yes, you do, sir.
Thanks, JP. Can I quickly ask a question about the contract, the smart contract?
Yes, yeah, sure.
Do we need to sign the smart contract?
Yes. Your wallet will sign the contract. You don't have a choice on that. So when you
Okay.
buy, it actually goes and signs the contract. That's the only way you can purchase. And with the I'm not so easily going to get this. Let's just see if I can. Let's see. Am I on the right one? Do an Etherscan. I can pretty much guarantee you that it is going to be. No, that's not this. Is it? Okay. So you'll see that, like for an example, that is a contract. So you've signed an agreement with the contract, and that contract is connected to your Ethereum account, to your MetaMask or to your Trust account. Okay. Last night I said that you can recover your, you could take, for example, from Trust, and you can recover it and have a duplicate on MetaMask. That is true, but the contract is signed by either MetaMask or signed by Trust. So I do not know if that goes over. It's probably not going to. We'll have to test it when the time comes. Yeah, we'll get more advanced than all this. Right, so yes, you have to sign the contract. Otherwise you cannot be part of it. But it's decentralized. That's the whole point of it. In Forsage, I can literally log into every single person's account. I can't change anything. I can't buy anything. But I can. I mean, there's the top person. The first account's got $582,000 that this account made. Nobody knows who it is. There's the wallet. I think that's the wallet address, if I'm not mistaken, of the user. Just look here. Yeah. And he's transferred everything out. All right, but you can literally see everything inside of it's a good possibility it's going to be the same with Lionshare, because they have declared that it's completely open to public. Anybody will be able to see it. And why it's a good thing for us, all right, I'm getting to that now, is the team strategy. Is what we are going to do is we're going to build a network that is going to look something like this. Okay. And like I explained last night, is I'm going to take literally a piece of paper. I'm going to print out one of these, and I'll make it and I'll provide it to people as to on the groups and things, so people can do it themselves as well. But what I'm going to do is basically write down the ID numbers. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, every time I sign in, I have to sign the contract. So that is.
You can go to mine 10 40 36. No, 10 40 36.
10 40. Okay, 1
36.
like
10
that.
4036.
10. You said 104036 like that. 104,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So you see, you can literally log into anybody's account. Okay. But now this is his ID, right? So now if I go into that, then I can see who his downline is, right? So he's got 1 year, and this is the same strategy that we are going to use with the auto builder. So we're going to first build the top line. Right, so we're going to build the top line, the second line, and how we're going to do this, we're going to sign them up. Then those 3 leaders, they're going to give their links to their 3 people, right? And that's where we're going to stop. We're going to say, right, now you're going to choose, we put those into the rotator, and then we're going to select. And this is why I said everybody's name is here. So we're going to say for an example, those 9 people, the first 9 people, we're going to say, right, now we're going to put you in a group, and we're going to give you the links, and you're going to go sign up on those links. Okay. Then once you've signed up on those links, then you give us your referral links, and then we'll take the next lots of people, and they will be signed up underneath them. And we'll carry on like that until everybody in the group has been signed up. Okay. Then our matrix is roughly going to look something like this. And this bottom row over here. Okay. I know I said I'm going to do 5. I'm actually going to do 6 levels and then go up. It's a decision I made tonight. Right. So then this bottom row, that's all going into the rotator, because everybody here has already gotten 2. Okay. So this bottom row doesn't have to, and that's going to the rotator. Everybody shares the link, and everybody just goes and signs up. So the rest of the people can just go and sign up, and it's going to provide 2 right through the bank. Then we're going to look, myself and my team, we're going to look at each ID, make sure that they've got 2. If they don't have 2, we're going to go back to the auto builder and add another one so they can get 2 and carry on. The reason why I say going back, okay, how the rotator works, it provides a link like this. So you're going to go to Smart Lions, and you're going to click on this link. When you click on this link, it's going to go into the rotator software, and it's going to look which one hasn't got 2 yet. Okay, it physically cannot look in your account. It only goes and sees, all right, this account has gotten 2 people that have visited that link, not signed up. I cannot guarantee that they signed up, but have visited that link. So when you get to this point and you're actually clicking on the link, then the chances of you not signing up is like 2%, right? Because you're clicking on the link, so you know what it is. You want to join, you click on it, and then you join. Okay. So except if you don't have the Ethereum, so people need to make sure that they have the Ethereum. But like I said, our team will look and make sure that each of them have got 2, and where is needed, we're going to add. Then once this row has got 2, then we're going to add this, not that row, this row. I'm going to add 1 1 1 there, and this one is going to get 1111 and so forth. We're going to add them into the rotator. Once we get to that level, then we're going to add 111 there as well. Okay, once we are at the 6th level, then we're going to start moving down to 7, 8, 9, and 10th. Right. So does that mean that the people are not going to, that's in the bottom, are not going to earn? No, not at all. Right. First of all, we are in a big team in Nigeria. Okay. And we have we signed for a big team in India as well. Okay. So that's team C. The team A and B is Nigeria, team C is India. Okay. So when you guys buy your spots, you can either buy in team A, in team B, team C, or all three, or two of them. It's up to you. We're not forcing you. Okay. We are basically going to, once the link is out, I'm going to sign up. I'm going to give it to the 3 leaders, and I'm going to give all 3 the links. I'm going to say, here's the links, and they're going to sign up on which team they want. If they decide to sign up on this one and this one, and they don't sign up that one, then that's their choice. I cannot force them to do that. Okay. What does that mean? It means that the person that's next is going to sign up over there. Right. So whenever the people are going to sign up, I'm going to look, okay, I need a new person for this one, and we're going to sign them up there. Right. And we're going to build the thing like that. The reason why we're not doing 3, okay, so we got our top level 3 and the rest is 2. The reason why we're not doing 3 is we want spill over. Okay. So I had a question of a previous leader to, not an existing leader today, asking, she gave me a list of people to sign up, well, not to sign up, but to show this is our list. And she's worked it out 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 for each one of them. And I said, no, don't do it. Why? Because you want 2, number 1. All right. Number 2 is sign up yourself, getting your 2 best marketers, your best leaders, and give them the referral links. The rest of the people, give them the main link to join. Okay. So that we help everybody to grow. All right. And the main reason for the spots that open is for spillover to come from the top, because the spillover that comes from the top, those are leaders. Okay, so they're gonna land up here in the bottom spots where you got when you don't have your 3, and they're going to help you in the future to grow the matrix. All right, so our goal is to reach 100,000 members in each of the teams, or through all the teams within 6 months. That's going to give an average of 1,000 Ethereums. Now, at the current rate that Ethereum is growing, estimated value for Ethereum is going to be $1,000 by January 21. And the reason being for that is systems like Forsage, like Hello Kitties, not Hello Kitties, Crypto Kitties, and all the Ethereum games, even our game in my company Games Again. Same thing. It's using the Ethereum blockchain. And that's basically because people now, they need to buy Ethereum, and they're going to, because they want to join these systems. Ethereum's member base have gone from 230,000 last month to just over 300,000. Let's see, yesterday was like 330,000. Many Ethereum wallets. Okay, well, wallets, you can't really say, I'd say it's around 330,000. Okay. That is active wallets. Active wallets. So there's 50 million wallets. Okay. But active wallets is 330,000 wallets. Okay. So that's not a lot. And that means that you've got multiple wallets going, you've got multiple accounts going, everything. And it's going to increase and increase and increase because of these systems that is starting to happen. And that's going to boost Ethereum's value. And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, from $28 to $240 it's starting to climb, and it's going to keep on continuously climbing. And I mean, for Sarge is sitting at 536,000 people. They signed up 13,000 people a day. And this is what we're going to get with Lionshare. It's exactly the same. All the people, well, not all of the people, but I would say at least 80% of the members from Forsage will go over to Lionshare if they're not already ready to go to Lionshare. And if they are not, then it's actually even more brilliant, because we have got the opportunity to be in before they get in, and they will come underneath us and will grow the market. Look, everybody, they want to join a system that they know is not going to break, and that's why we have joined Lionshare. Because number one, we in the beginning, and number two, we believe in the system. Right. So that's basically it. Is there anybody that doesn't understand the actual presentation, how the matrix works, how the levels work?
It makes totally sense, JP.
Thank you, Billy.
What we should just discuss as well, that when leaders come in and they need to upgrade, they shouldn't wait for a day or two to upgrade. They should upgrade as soon as possible when the system tells them to upgrade as well.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I want everybody to upgrade. Don't go and use your own money to upgrade. Why am I saying this? Okay, because then you're gonna bypass other people. You're gonna then we're not working as a team. Then you're working for yourself. All right. So I have suggested, and I said this last night, is that if you've gotten 2 people, then you've made money, right? So then you can, on your 3rd person, you've made enough to upgrade to the next level. Then upgrade to the next level. Okay, we're gonna build this thing so quickly. It's going to explode. We're gonna upgrade so quickly because the Ethereum went into the wallet, so we can upgrade. And if it's in your wallet, then it is fine to upgrade. You are not gonna bypass anybody. The only time when you bypass somebody is if you use the money that's inside of your wallet. It's there. I've got 200 and no, I don't even have that anymore. I've got $110 dollars currently in my wallet. Okay, 0.06. That is what a position costs. Okay, so I mean the maximum amount 0.06 times, we got 3 teams. Oh, gee, no. What is going on now? It's 0.18. I don't know, work that out, mate. Okay, so I mean 0.18 comparing to 0.46. That means that I can go and upgrade, but I am not going to go and upgrade the account. Why? Because I don't want to jump anybody, right? And it's the same with everybody. I mean, I looked at the leaders' accounts. They're sitting with more Ethereum than what I think anybody in South Africa just about has. Maybe not, but they got a lot. And they're going to upgrade. They're going to bypass. They're ruthless. We are working together as a team. Okay, we are. The reason why we're here is because we want to make money. We want to change our stars. We want to change our lives. So let's not be ugly. Let's upgrade when our leaders say, right, you can upgrade now. Or if you see that you have received, I mean, if you've got $200 in your wallet that you've received from the system, then upgrade. There's no issue. Go and upgrade, because you're not going to bypass anybody. And if you bypass someone, then it means that that person has gotten the money and has used the money. That's another thing. Okay, and then it's not your fault either. But to our best of our abilities, I got this question as well today, is am I 100% sure that it's going to be built like this? I cannot guarantee it. Okay, because there is members that will do their own thing, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, but to the best of our abilities, we will help. Okay, but there is a but, and it's a big but. If we find you have an account that looks like, make a good example of this. If you building with your own link, your account will look like this. If your account looks like this, then carry on. But then you're not part of the team. You will not be part of the rotator. Then you are marketing for yourself. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
JP.
I'm following.
Right. So I see there's more people that's come in. I quickly want to update the list. Very welcome, everyone. Let's see. Kamali, Lloyd, Crystal Louise, Biso.
Question.
Yes, sure.
There's going to be 3 teams. Are we going to know who's going to be in the 3 teams to follow the upline in the 3 teams?
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Billy, you know what? You're a genius. Okay, I'll put it in my notes. You just popped the idea in my head. Okay, so I will create a form that will have you're going to put in your name, and you'll put your team a link.
Van je werk nog op. Hij komt van je werk nog op.
Your team A, B, and C link in it. Okay, because if you've got it, then it means that you've paid for it. That's going to be the best. And then yeah, we listen. In the beginning, we still in the start. All right, there is something that I cannot confirm it because I don't know. It's my sneaky. But I've got a feeling that we are in for a surprise, perhaps. This is the Main Smart Lions website, right? And I saw here at the bottom, I translated it to English, and right here at the bottom, it's got get your own SPP. Okay, so I went and clicked on it because I'm JP and I'm curious. I click on everything. And I can tell you this. I went and registered. It's working. No, I want to log in. Have they changed it? I can't log in anymore. They're busy. All right, there you go. Right. Okay. Okay. So, but they changed it. They're gonna use this. I got a funny feeling that they're gonna use this. Okay. I'm not guaranteeing it. I have this feeling, and you can actually add your prospects into it. Where did I see that? Prospecting system. Persons, users. Leads. I got a
JP,
funny.
can all of us use that?
But this is what I think that this is exactly what it's going to be, in a sense. I think this is going to be either included in the back office or not. And the reason why I'm saying this is because these 3 things, The last time I was on here, didn't exist. This thing was purely in Spanish, and now they've translated it to English. So they're planning to use this. Whether they're going to use it now or later, I don't know. But I've got a funny feeling this is how it's going to be. I've got a funny feeling to it. So you'll be able to see probably your downlines. But that also means that there's going to be full login details. So, and this is the thing, we don't know what they are coming up with. We'll see that tomorrow, hopefully. But
I think Saturday and Sunday should be better because then everybody has got time to sort the things out.
Yeah. So look, it's very exciting. I cannot wait for the system to launch. I have not been this excited about a system in a very, 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 very long time. I just quickly want to go through this list. I see Chris is here. Faisal.
My moor. Sorry.
Iemand word vermoor daar. So.
Maria and Lobo. Welcome everybody that has joined afterwards. Please note that the presentation, and I know why there's people that only came in now because they went and watched the presentation with James. I know this, okay? But honestly, you've seen the presentation once. We need to start working on our own teams. Okay, we need to start doing our own presentations. If you want me to do a presentation like James, then I'll do it. But we need to start building this team. And I'm talking about on Zoom. I'm not talking about on the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group is absolutely perfect. A lot of talking on it though. That is not applicable, but it's still it's very active. I'm very happy with the WhatsApp group. Where's some now?
Dis hy ou antie wat so baie praat.
Hey, dan is hulle groep kry vir mans en vrouens. Die mansgroep gaan baie stil wees.
I'll go see. Môre, JP.
Am I missing anybody? Doesn't look like it. It's 30. Yeah, that's. What is it doing? Who's Smart Lions?
All of us, JP.
No. Yeah, at the bottom, there's in the participants, there's a Smart Lions. Who's this person?
It's not deep.
Hi?
I thought it was deep, but it's not deep.
No. What's strange is we got 30. If somebody went out. Oh, I think that might be Galaxy 8 that's changed now to Smart Lions. But that still doesn't help. Right, okay. So do we have any other questions? Anything about levels, anything about marketing material, anything. Is there any questions?
Okay. So just when the links comes out, they said they're going to give us 6 or 8 hours for the teams to get active again or into the system. Working from top to bottom,
Mm.
and it's in that 6 hours, and they say, okay, the link is available. How are the people going to contact the next person if it's in the evenings? Are they going to say, listen, you've got a responsibility to phone the following 2 people 1 o'clock in the morning to activate it?
No, they've actually said tonight that I can stand under correction, but they did say that they're going to give a 24-hour period for everybody with a launch date, basically. So everybody can get a good
that's
night's
awesome.
sleep and get ready.
Okay.
And then so they're going to say, let's say tomorrow morning, they say, right, in 24 hours, tomorrow morning, 2 o'clock EST time, the website is live, like that type of thing. I know what I've heard from the leaders is that we will get the link 7 hours ahead of anybody else. That I do know. I don't know if that's still applicable. I will speak to the leader. Okay. Now, yeah. Look, I'll prepare the page, and I think that's going to work. Where a person can come in, he can write in his, so he's going to fill in a form. So after he's registered, he fills in a form. He puts in his name, his email address, cell phone number, and which teams he joined with the links to the teams, with the ID on the team. I think that's going to be the best. It's going to make my life a lot easier, because then I'm not going to struggle, and I don't need to write my entire wall with 5,000 pieces of paper. That I think that's going to work quite well. And another question to answer is, how are we going to control this when we are reaching 100,000 or 10,000 even members? We're probably not going to be able to. So it's going to be up to the leaders. So each leader will have a login detail to look at his team and to know what is going on, and they will have to update the support above. I'll also make a form so people can actually add things into the rotator, but not everybody will have access to that. Only the main leaders will have access to it. Like I stipulated last night, I have got my own company game to give, and my target is to reach 100 Ethereum by the end of this month, to reach 10 Ethereum by the 15th of July. I'm not going to work on this business for the next 6 months. I want to build a strong foundation, okay, that everybody is going to benefit from, and it's going to grow from there. We will provide the marketing material. We'll get the software developed, everything, whatever is required. But eventually, let's say about 2 months' time, I will dedicate full time to 2 months to Lionshare, and then afterwards I will hand over to say 10 leaders that will handle the rest and grow the business from there.
The thing is, when a train is moving, it's got momentum,
Yeah,
and it can go on its own steam.
Yeah. But with the rotator, you see, it's gonna, because we're using one link, you can never, ever stop using the one link. And basically what will happen, I think, in the end, is we are just going to, the person's going to go and register. Once he's registered, he's going to fill in the form, and as he fills in the form, those 2 links will automatically be added according to teams, something like that. So the actual form that he fills in is going to edit the rotator. I can even do that. And then you'll probably have to write to support and say, okay, I got 2 people that went to my page, but I only got 1 sign up, please. And then we can check it and carry on. You see, if you go look at a global company, like for example, Facebook, okay, if you think that Facebook monitors physically, there's people monitoring your account, there isn't. It's a computer. It's an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, JP.
But they do get flagged for certain things that happens on the on the if you spam or something, and then when you get flagged, then it actually goes to a specific an admin person inside of Facebook, and he goes and investigates the account. But otherwise, everything is run through an AI, through artificial intelligence.
Nice one, JP. Nice one, JP.
Later, yeah.
JP.
Yes, I'm here.
Maybe can I just ask a question?
Yes, sure.
The links that we can register on, will that be shared on WhatsApp? Where can we find the links?
Okay. The links that will be shared will, like I said, we're going to, I've got 3 main leaders, okay, which is you could say the team leaders, and they have got their leaders as well. So 2 on each one of them, right? So those people are going to come in first, and it's not about being fair or unfair or anything. It's about building a foundation of leaders in the top, okay? Because it's just the way it works. The leaders always work the hardest. The people that's below them, so the ones that shows the most dedication, they're going to be in the top. And the rest of the people, they're going to fall in with the rotator or with the links that's provided. But we are going to do it controlled. So we are going to, for the first, like I said, 6 levels, we are going to control it. And then afterwards, then it will go into the rotator. I'll have everything set up by then, and yeah, then everybody is just going to advertise smartlines.info, and the people are going to sign up. Once they've signed up, they fill in the form, and it gets added to the rotator, and it just carries on and carries on and carries on like that. And we'll get spillover from the top, we'll get spill under from the bottom, and yeah, before you know it, we all sit with at least 10 Ethereum in our accounts. In 30 days, we all
Okay, thank you.
Ethereums.
JP, I want to understand how you're going to use the auto builder, like how you're going to rotate this stuff.
Sorry?
Do you understand me? Like, explain to me how you're going to use the auto builder.
I'm going to use the Autobuilder.
Like, how are you going to rotate this? Like you say, you're going to put the link.
Yeah, I'll
there.
show you. I'll log into my other rotator and show you.
Sorry, JP.
Yes.
I don't see my name on the list.
Your name is Sitim Binkozo Moyo. I've been trying to type it. God, I've typed it now. There's it.
No, Princess Kwabe.
Huh?
Princess Kwabe. Princess Kwabe.
Princess Kwabe. Yeah, but you're already on the other list as well.
I think you have to write his princess.
JP, what about the woman from Niger?
Hey?
The woman from Niger State.
Sorry.
The woman from Niger State. It's Onyeka.
What is going on my screen here? I'm getting all these. Sorry, it's this annotation that's on here. Clear. How do I clear this? Raise. Go away.
JP.
Yeah. Okay. Close. Right.
JP.
There's your name.
Thank you.
Okay, so back to the rotator. Okay, so this is Cryptudo. If you go to cryptudo.com, it goes and looks who the last person is, and it adds another person. Okay, so if I go and delete that now. So it's the main link that gets rotated. See, now it's another person. So everybody is in the rotator. they're basically going to feed it like that. We don't know exactly how the pages is going to look like because we don't know what the website looks like. How the rotator works, this rotator, I haven't set up any gravity into it, so it's automatic. But with the rotator of line share, I'm going to put the maximum hits of 2. So every single link that is given is going to get 2 hits. Once you've gotten 2 hits, then it goes on to the next person. So you'll get 2, and then the next and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, and carries on like that. And this thing doesn't go and give 2 to this person and 2 to that person and 2 to that person. So it doesn't work like this. Let me just show you. Like for example, yeah, it's not going to go 2 year, 2 year, 2 year, 2 year. It will go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, right through the bank, and then come back and do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 again. Okay. Right. So that's how the rotator works.
Okay, nice, JP.
Okay. Any other questions?
JP,
Yes.
I just want to check if, for argument's sake, you are on say 0.08 F, and then so somebody comes in, or there is a referral or somebody that you recruit. Does the person necessarily have to get basically the same amount of F that you are in, or can he or she come in at a lower?
Okay. So basically what happens when you sign up, right? Like I said, my opinion is it's going to be very much like for Sarge. So because if you look at what the presentation is, they say it. You buy a position there and you buy a position there. It's automatically, you cannot do anything about it. And that's exactly how Forsage is. So you would, when you join, you pay your 0.04 and it will buy a position there and it will buy a position there. Now, the next person that you introduce, it will land over there or there, except if you have got spillover on your second person. So the first one you get paid, second one you get paid, the third one goes up and buys you a re-entry position, all right? But you don't lose out because with this one you get paid, that one you get paid. When they buy a position there and there as well, automatically, okay? So when this one goes up, you're getting that one, and this one pays you, that one pays you, that one pays you, and this one goes up. And basically your rotation here as well, it's the same story. So there you get paid, and then that one and that one will go up both ways. So to answer your question, if somebody comes in and you sitting on level 1 and he goes and buys a level 11 for argument's sake, and you do not have a level 11, you will lose the commission.
Okay.
You will lose the commission, but you will lose the commission for this cycle. So when you are now you built yourself up and you're sitting at that level, now that person cycles again, then he will pay you. You always follow your sponsor.
Okay.
Okay. So like I said, we cannot, there's no ways how, except in the future, it depends on how long we're going to do this Autobuilder. My estimate is we're going to do it for the next foreseeable 2 or 3 years, or maybe 5 years or 10 years. So I will advance and I will get actually, how can I put this? I'll get software developed that will actually communicate with the smart contract or connect with the website. It's the coding is there. Everything is open. The smart contract is open. So that's one thing that's amazing about it is you can literally, there's the smart contract, and click on that one. And it's going to be exactly the same thing with them. There's the contract. That's the entire works of it. And with programming is I basically go and write the coding that connects with this. Okay, does this mean that it can be hacked? No, does not mean it can be hacked, because it can only do what is here. All right, so and there is masters that have looked at the contracts, and there is no loops. Now a loop is where they basically leave a loophole where somebody can come in and they can write their own code. There is no loops inside of the contract, and it will be the same to Lion Share. I'm 100% sure about it.
Thank you, JP.
Pleasure. Right. Any other questions?
No, I'm good. JP, maybe what you can do is, you know, that account 1 on Visage, just maybe tell the people when did Visage launch and how much that guy made since February.
Yeah, he's made like, what is it, $500,000, and that is not the owner, just by the way.
No, it's not.
It's not the owner. That's what the brilliant part about it is. The owner, I think he's got a bit of legal. He's got ethics in the system where he said, hey, he's not going to take an account, or he's got accounts inside somewhere. But this is not the owner, and he's just the first person that signed up. He's the lucky one. And you can, what's amazing about this is, I'll give you, look at number, I think it's 2 or 3. 2 is also big.
Check 14.
Is it, it was 5 that I saw. That's also a big one. It was a low number that I saw, and
No, it's 14. He didn't earn anything.
is it 14? No, he
Yes.
earned a lot. He earned a lot. It's not 14. But
No, 14.
Why did I swear I typed in 14? 1-4. There you go. Right. So he's the 14th person in the system, and he earned 0.1 Ethereum. So it does not matter where you land up in the matrix. It doesn't matter where you start. It matters how hard you work. And this is the other thing. If you go look at,
JP 5606 was mine. Can you check it?
$84. Well done. There's nothing wrong with that. You've upgraded. You're waiting for your next position. Yeah, see, I've logged into, if I click on buy, it says you purchase in preview mode is not available. You have to log in. You have to authorize it. But basically, it does not matter where you are. It matters how hard you work. I mean, if you go look at the big guys, all right, the people that have made money, like number one, there's a couple.
But JP,
but if you
but
go
JP
look, if you look at the rotations, okay, and this is actually where the money is. And if you go look at, I mean, he cycled twice there, 4 times there, 7 times there, all right? There twice, 3 and 4. I looked at I think it was number 2, if I'm not mistaken, where they bought all these, yeah, there you go. They bought all of these positions, but they haven't cycled. So where they made money was here. So here's another thing. People
But
come
that's where the JP, that's where the teamwork and a rotator will make a difference with this team.
Yeah.
If people's going to work outside the team, they won't benefit. They're going to be a number 2 that's going to earn $24.
That's right.
Great.
JP,
yes.
Your upline will also matter and your downline. If you have a good upline, you also have a good downline, it's going to be good.
Yes, I know. It's going to be amazing, and that's the thing.
Because if your upline is very, very active, you get spillovers from him, and you also get from your downline. But if you don't open the spot, you won't get it.
That is Alfonso, right? Correct?
No, it's Oyeka.
Yes, I know you're on Yeka. I'm talking about your upline. That's Alfonso. Who's your upline?
My upline, yeah, he's the one.
Hey? Okay, but anyways, okay, so if you're going to go and take your Ethereum and upgrade your own business and bypass everybody, you're honestly going to waste your money. But if you have got an Ethereum and you upgrade, there's nothing wrong with it. So let's all work together. We don't go and try and manipulate the system. That's something that always happens in these things, these teams that build on one thing. And don't manipulate, work together, and let's build a business that gives us 100 Ethereums a month. I mean, imagine that. 100 Ethereums, what is that? That's $20,000 a month currently. That's $24,000 a month. I mean, I know I can.
Nice.
I know
You
I
can
can do
pay
it.
water nights every night. Every day.
28 in July 15, 28 Ethereum.
Right. Is there any other questions? We're gonna call it a night.
I have one more
Thank you,
question. JP, I need to ask you a question.
Yes.
Yeah, I was just wondering that if maybe the person who is supposed to give me a link and I'm awake and that person is not awake, how does that work?
You have to be online. You have to stay tuned.
Yeah. Look, the leaders have got the responsibility. You know what? I went last night. It was what, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I said goodnight to Justin. I said, all right, I'm going to be up and going at 2 o'clock. And I went to bed and I woke up at, it was 4 o'clock. So, but yeah. The point is that I went to bed, I woke up and I was back here. The previous nights when I thought the link was going to come out, I was literally up every 2 hours. I set my alarm every 2 hours to make sure that I don't miss it. I joined a system last year and I was an hour late to get my link. An hour. They sent it to me. They said to me, you need to join. And I was sleeping, an hour late. And where my position was going to be 7th, I ended up to be something like 85 or something in the system, which is still high.
Well,
but comparing to where I was going to be and where I ended up, it's a completely different story. If that system was a good success, then yeah, it would be a different story as well. But this is the thing. It's like everybody here has got the chance to be in the forefront. So that's why I go to every single Zoom meeting and I listen to it. And tonight's the first one where I didn't go to James one in the beginning because I already heard that it's only going to happen tomorrow. So tomorrow, then I'll get the latest updates and I'll make sure that we're there. If we launch tomorrow morning, if we launch on Saturday, then we launch on Saturday. Let's all be ready. We will give the update and then you're ready. We could literally launch in the next few hours. We don't know. They've tested everything. They've tested it. They tested the blockchain. They tested the website offline. Now
they haven't tested the blockchain. They are putting it in the local site now. They will soon put it in the live site. Then from there, they will take it to the blockchain. I was with Edgardo yesterday night about 2 a.m.
Yeah, he's going to upload the blockchain tonight. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. They've already tested it offline. So now they're going to put it
Yeah.
online. Then they're going to test it online. If they see that it's working 100% online, then it's going to go live. Then there's a chance that they're going to say, right, you know what, we're giving everybody 24 hours time, go take a break, get yourself ready, and let's go. But there's also a chance they're going to say, right, you all got 10 hours or 7 hours, like I remember was 7 hours, and you need to be ready in 7 hours time, you're getting the link. And then you're ready. If it is 4 o'clock in the morning, you are ready. If you are a leader, if you're a top position leader, then you are ready. That's the answer that I'm basically going to give, Justine. And your downline, the same thing. The first, these people that are here, you guys that are here tonight, like I said, and I said this before, the people that come to the Zoom, the people that show the dedication, I look at this and I look at, where's the other list? Where's my other list? That list.
The team leader that gets it by 7 hours time.
Okay. I look at that list and I look at this list. We sit, there's 37, here we're sitting at 32. So we're getting there, right? We want the leaders to be on the Zoom meeting, but not just the leaders. We want everybody to be on the Zoom meeting. But the members that show their dedication, they will be over here. They will be here. The balance of the people that just sit on their backsides, that don't do anything on the group, that's just waiting for their link, guess what?
Yeah.
They're going to,
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
That's good. That's good.
What's fair is fair. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So one last question. Anybody else? And then we're going to knock off. Sitembinkosi Moyo, you've got your hand up. Do you have a question?
Okay, JB, I don't want to dominate. It's not a question. I just wanted to say when you, at one point when you were talking about, it's probably going to be a lot of work and so on. Some people maybe don't have any, a lot of work. People work from home. And if you need some help, maybe you can just ask from the group. Some people might be able to help with anything, putting together the list or whatever it is.
100%. I will definitely put it up. Look, I can make admins in the system and everything. So, and Justine is part of my other system. She knows that the software and stuff that we build is secure. So we'll still build something, but unfortunately it costs money. So let's get that part first. Let's make our 10 Ethereums this month, and then we can build a system that can bring us 100 to 1,000 Ethereums a month. This is the difference. You know what? We're in the beginning. It's like with Visage in the beginning. Everybody that came in the beginning that worked made a hell of a lot of money. And it's the same year. It's going to be exactly the same year. Perseverance.
Let's be like an Indians and say we're gonna make 1,000 Ethereums in 1 week.
Well, I can tell you a little secret. They're starting with over 30 Ethereums. I'm gonna say exactly how much, but they're starting with over 30 Ethereums. It's scary.
The Indians, they are very, very serious. So the Indians, they are very, very serious. 100 people, like 10,000 people waiting to register from India, like from their team leader.
And I mean, we're sitting at 150. Look, I'm happy. We got 150 leaders. With that, we've got each leader talking about 20 to 100 people. That's the growth that we want. And like I said yesterday, every single person, you go and try and sign up every single day. You sign up one person, you got 30 people a month. Not 2 people, 30 people a month at least. And those 30 do the same, and those 30 do the same. And before you know it, we're sitting at 100,000 people. That's how quickly it grows. Aleta, I see your hand is up.
Okay, it's about that first list. I asked to be put on the three groups.
Yeah,
I see it hasn't been amended yet.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. That was more for. Just mute your something is reflecting here. That was more for myself to see what the input is about the themes. Okay. Like I said,
Okay.
when we get the link, all right, I'm going to give all three the links. So when I give you your link,
Okay.
or your upline gives you a link, they're going to give you all three the links. That's your decision where you're going to join.
Okay.
And I would say try and follow your upline suit. If you do get if you're a leader and you do get a link from your upline, try and follow your upline suit. So if they take team A and B, then take team A and B as well. If they take A, B, and C, try and take A and B and C. And then also with the Ethereum purchase, I will hopefully by tomorrow morning. I said it last night as well, but I was really tired. I am awake tonight, so let's see. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll have my exchange up and going, and we can start sorting it out so people can get the third spot as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Right. Any other questions?
JP, did you ever try to buy Ethereum from MoonPay?
Sorry?
Did you ever try to buy Ethereum from MoonPay?
I don't know what that is.
It's on your Trust wallet.
Oh yeah, you can look. You can buy Ethereum on Trust directly. Your drawback on that is that you have to buy a minimum of $50. You cannot
Yeah,
buy.
because it seems I don't know, it's a problem or something. Because I bought Ethereum like 10 to 8 this morning, and Ethereum is not still in my wallet. The circle is still going and going.
Yeah, because there's the exchange is there is congestion on the exchange, on the blockchain. There is congestion on the blockchain. That's what I showed earlier. Is you actually have to go and change your fees. Yeah. So when you send it, then you change your fee to, and also when you send it, you're basically going to choose fast. Because if you're going to choose slow or average, you're going to wait a while. If you choose fast, then it will go through.
JP, I think the network fee is going to be high because as everybody is going to be registering the day the link with conjunction.
Yeah, the network fee is going to get higher and higher. And this is the other thing is that's why we said 0.06 and we know it's 0.04 to join, but we said everybody needs to fund their wallets with 0.06 at least, because
seven.
Or yeah, well, we've already done so many people. We can't go and do that now. Hopefully, but look, we'll know within the first few hours. But also be prepared. Okay, be prepared. That's why I want to get the exchange up and going so it's easy. And if people want to buy Ethereum, then they can buy Ethereum. It loads to their wallets and it's instant, and then they can pay their positions. I believe 0.06 is going to be fine. Look, the one thing that I do know about Forsage that a lot of people don't know is that there is a founder's wallet inside of the coding. And that is the reason why Forsage is so expensive the first round. So I don't know what line share is going to be like. We'll have to wait and see.
Edgardo said that it's not going to be like first.
It's not going to be like that. Yeah.
They'll be adjusting it so it's going to match as the way we started with 0.04. That's how I'm going to end everything.
So there's physically. Oh, come on.
The only difference Lion Share has is just that is the price and this constant amount.
Yeah,
that's the only difference from Forsage.
Yeah, like in Forsage, like if you register like 5 a.m. in the morning, you pay like 250 rand. Anything up until maybe until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you pay like 285 to register. But as soon as you go after like 6:30, then your gas fees is like 180 rand. Register.
But if you're having insufficient funds, you can go to your settings and reduce the gas price. It's going to go. But don't reduce it to 50% of the original gas price. So it won't waste so much time. You get?
Yeah.
Like maybe you understand, JP?
Hey, my friend, my people that I register is dumb people, ne?
The people in South Africa, they're not clued up with cryptocurrencies because I don't want to say the G, but they control us.
Yeah, they delayed.
No. They can know it's now. Like if you register now, maybe you have just 0.06. You can get there.
You know, if I ask somebody, you heard about Bitcoin already? Then they say yes. And then I ask you heard about a blockchain already? Now you're speaking Dutch to me now. Now you're speaking like French, Latin American to me now. Yeah, that's how the people's reactions are.
You see, with the contract, there's a where did I find it? If it goes in the other part of it. Owner address. It's somewhere in the contract where I actually found the owner's wallet address, and look, there's quite a couple of $1,000s in that wallet. So he takes a transaction fee. Every single person that registers, he takes a transaction fee that goes to him or her. Or
Even to transfer from one wallet to the other, it also has a fee.
Yeah, it also has a fee, but it's small. It's small compared.
Yeah, like 55.
I mean,
compared to when you want to register.
I've had people that pay $8 on a transaction fee on Facade. It's ouch. So, but like I said, let's even Eduardo, he said that they're going to adjust it. And you know what? It's like my developer token for Game for Bitcoin. Also, in the beginning, it was so expensive to transfer it to someone. It cost me like $20, and then my second contract was cheaper because the first contract, the guy it was in the beginning of smart contracts, and people didn't really know how to write it right and how to adjust the gas fees and all those things. And then with the second contract, it was better. And the third one, it was better. And then the final one, it's now at a cheapest rate. And it's all about the contract. So let's and you know the fact that Line Share is not. They're not a copycat. They're not a clone system. They're actually writing their own software. They're writing their own contract. Whether it's going to be similar to Forsage, we don't know. But it does not really matter. It's got the same type of characteristics to it, but they're writing their own contracts. And that is where I've got faith in the system. That's where my faith is actually very high in it. And also, Eduardo has said that he wants to make the system affordable for everybody in the future even. So what he'll do is he'll change the prices for the entry fee and things for Line Share, but in the future when Ethereum is like $100 to $1,000, then he'll adjust it so that people can still come in at $10 the way that he wants it.
By that time, JP would have been a billionaire.
Yeah, no, but that time we'll be millionaires. But that's, you know what? That's the reality. You know, a lot of people give network marketing an extremely bad name. You know, the people that give them a bad name is the people that are lazy and sits on their butts and don't want to work. And I'm being 100% honest here. if you're going to sit in your butt and you don't work, then you're not going to make any money. If you're going to work every
But you
single
also know
day,
that,
you're going to make money.
yeah. But you also know that convincing people to join network marketing is actually hard. Like, not everybody knows cryptocurrency. Like, not everybody had chance to involve in cryptocurrency. So telling them about cryptocurrency strange to them. So they will want to get.
Yes,
Some people
yes.
work day and night. They won't
Yeah.
anybody
Yes, I
to.
know. I signed up 10 people today. They didn't have a cooking clue. They had no idea what a cryptocurrency is. And I signed 10 people up today, and I got them first thing to do was get their trust wallet. Then I asked them how many spots they want to have in the team. They said, okay, they want 1 or they want 2 spots. And then I said, right, okay, so you got go create. Here's a video. This explains how to get your additional spot. And then I said, right, now you've done that. So your next step is send me the 2 wallet addresses and pay X amount into my account. Once that has been approved, then I will send you the Ethereum. And it's done. They've got the Ethereum inside of their trust wallets and they are A for way. They can start the business. And they don't know anything about cryptocurrencies. They don't know anything about smart contracts. But they want to join. They want to, and that's the drive. It's about the drive of the person. Now, I didn't know about smart contracts. If I tell you my history about Ethereum, you will literally cry. I'm being dead serious. When I got involved with Ethereum was $12, and I didn't buy because we were busy with a cryptocurrency. It's a new cryptocurrency. It was called Elebris, and we were like, okay, we're gonna build this system, and they're gonna buy Elebris, and blah 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 blah. And we got this whole big thing, and we're like, yeah, it's on the Ethereum blockchain, and we completely we're like, it's on the Ethereum blockchain. Oh, that's amazing! It's on the Ethereum blockchain. Did we know what the Ethereum blockchain is? No, we had no fucking clue. But it's on a blockchain. We know about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's on a blockchain. We understand that, but we had no idea. And then afterwards, I still told my partner, I said, we were bloody idiots. We could have bought Ethereum at $12, and we didn't. We didn't. We didn't know. And
I think January ending when Million Money came out. You know, Million Money, that smart contract.
But that's we all going to we all learn through experience, if I can put it like that. We all learn through experience, and these systems gives us experience. And the more we can provide our knowledge, it's like I said yesterday. If anybody needs help, they need support. We are if we all going to market this, not this link.
It will help everybody, man.
If we're all gonna market the main, just open it up. The main link. This annotation is on again. All right. Then we are busy providing marketing material. Justin has been adding some of the stuff, and it's stunning. So we're gonna keep on doing that. Then everybody can share. There's multiple images. You can take this one this day. The next day you're sharing that one, because we all sharing the same things. If you want a leader one, then you buy the leader one. If you don't want the leader design, then you get the normal design. But we will continuously create stuff. I mean, everything about the website is 100% crystal clear. It's clean. The presentation is there. Everything is there. Your explanations. And once the group has got 240 members, then we're going to switch over to another group. So the links just gets updated. And maybe we'll have group A and B and C and D like the other people. Or we just have one. Make it easier for the people to understand. This group is full. Okay, now we're going to group B. But it's a growing process. At the current rate, we're sitting at 145 people. I mean, Nico said that India is sitting with 10,000 members ready to join.
Yeah. In Nigeria,
50,000. 50,000 people that's ready to join. And we are in Nigeria's team. So you know what? We are expecting a massive build, and everybody is gonna be happy. I believe this because we all gonna work. We're not gonna sit and say, right, let the money flow. No, you don't grow a tree without giving it water. Right.
I think China's big as well, eh?
No idea. I know that Asia is basically
Asia.
Asia, yeah.
Yeah.
A Team C, yeah.
Team C, yeah. Sorry.
And this is the thing, you know what? Anybody can join the Autobuilder. Existing members that's inline share can join the Autobuilder because they come in, they join. They don't have to recruit. They just join. The next person joins and it carries on. Everybody works together and just join. And everybody markets to everybody. And we just keep on building more and more spots. And our Ethereum's just going more and more and more and more and more. I mean, the people that are on Facades, I can guarantee you, they don't just have one spot. They've got spots all over the place. But also, we don't know what the back office is going to be like. We don't even know if it is possible to add more than one. We'll be able to add more than one team. You can add more than one email address. I don't think Aguado is going to go the, how can I say, the FICA legal route. It's a smart contract. I don't believe it. But we'll have to wait and see how it's going to be. And we'll do that in the next couple of hours. So, right, I've rambled on now. Okay, I see there's another person, Maria and Globo. Do I have you? I've got you. There's some people that have left as well. I don't see any questions. All right. Okay. So, are we done with questions? Is there more questions?
We are good to go.
We're good.
I'm good.
Okay, something happened there.
Roderick, I've just added you. I saw the message. I'm busy looking through the chats now. Okay, that's it. Right. Everybody, have a blessed night.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a blessed
Happy
night.
retired.
God bless.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yes.
I hope I don't
Dream,
feel like a zombie tomorrow morning.
dream and visualize about your future. What you dream
No, I
about becomes a
No, I
reality.
can't dream tonight. I must sleep solidly because today was like a zombie at work. Yeah.
Don't worry,
Eyes
Lloyd.
was standing like this.
One of these days you can fire your boss, like me.
Yeah,
I only need 250 Ethereum. That's all I need.
Yo.
That's all I need for now.
For
in the next
now.
6 months. Yeah, in the next 6 months, yeah. That will make me already a millionaire.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's all.
Right.
So
Good
from
night.
now till
Night.
December, 250
Night.
Ethereum.
Good
That's a
night.
nice goal.
Nice, everybody.
Okay, good night. Cheers.
Bye.
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 Thank you everybody for joining.
Bye.
God bless. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.